Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Tevrox with 489 rating versus Yamahan with 723 ratings. So this is going to be another new format video, and let's hop right in. So we're going to go ahead and see Yamahan win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 43 versus 43. Opening hands, we have Planet, Branded in red, Branded Fusion, Opening, and Shaylin. They have red, Super Poly, Swap Frog, Nib, and Fountain. So we're going to see Spright Runick going up against Branded Tier, and then normal summon Swap Frog effect, and they open up no hand traps or anything, so they're gonna swap dump swap, then special out red, overlay, go for gigantic, and then they're going to activate the gigantic effect. So get rid of red, go special, and then it's gonna bring out blue effect. And then blue will go grab Jet, and then Jet effect to go search, grab Smashers. And then link off, make Elf effect, summon back out. So that's going to bring out the red, and then set Super Poly, set Smashers, and pass turn. They draw Solic, and then activate Branded Opening. That's going to discard Solic, bring out Alibur, and then they're going to go Alibur Chainlink 1, Solic Chainlink 2, and then that's fine. So go search for Miri, and then we're gonna go search for Expulsion. Okay, so we probably play, some type of lock in our deck. There's a few different cards you can play. And then activate Planet. They're gonna chain Elf, target Jet, any response. Chainlink 3, Smashers to banish Planet. And then Jet effect to search. Go search starter. Now Shaylin effect. So it's fine. Summon out by getting rid of Miri. Mill 3 hits all tier elements there. Now new chain link. Yeah, we're gonna get Miri chainlink 1, Shaylin chainlink 2, and they said that's fine. So put back Shaylin plus Hafinas, bring out Kikalos, put back Miri plus Alibur, bring out Masquerade. And then activate Kit effect on summon. They're going to chain red to negate and destroy. And then effect mill 5. Yeah, there's no point of negating it to not destroy, because otherwise they get another body and they get 3 more mills out of it. So mill 5 hits Shaylin, Alibur, Opening, but they already used Shaylin effect to fuse. And then activate the Branded Fusion. The only one they haven't used yet is Hafinas. But they're going to activate the Branded Fusion right in the Super Poly column, which you could say like they probably don't have Imprim, otherwise they would have done it before, but yeah. Then they're going to go dump Albaz and Raw Disciples. You could chain this to dodge an Imprim too if you'd want. Make Albion effect. And then that's going to banish Fallen of Albaz and Kikalos, bring out Mirror Jade. And they said nothing on summon, activate Nib, and then that's fine. Doesn't go ahead and chain. Maybe because the only thing we have to dump that'll get us value is Albion, and if Albion's already going to touch the graveyard because of Nib, then there's no point. And then we can get the Mirror Jade effect to destroy during end phase. And then they're going to take 600 for Masquerade. Activate the Branded in red, target Alibur. They're going to change Super Poly using those to bring out Garua, which doesn't make the most amount of sense, because they know that the other card in hand, I guess, they know the other card in hand is Expulsion, and they don't want them having a fusion, but Masquerade is the fusion that can come back anyways. Okay, set, end phase, Albion goes set. So Albion will go ahead and add a theater. And then Masquerade summon out. And then we're going to get Mirror Jade destroy, Garua draw 1, they draw Carrot. And then pass, they draw Tip for turn. Then activate the starter. And they're not going to take any damage because this has to be fusion summoned. They're going to chain in response to starter. And then they set thinking. They're going to chain tip, go search freezing. Okay, now this is going to pass over, you know, the top card gets banished, and then pass over. Gonna hand them Raw's Disciple, and we're gonna take Miri, and then they're trying to resolve starter, but they're not gonna be able to. And then yeah, starter not resolve. Yep. And then Miri effect, and they said that's fine. So mill 3 hits Rhino, but has nothing in hand for it. The Raw Disciples, what is insane? Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know this lock. Yeah, it just says if you read it, you cannot special summon monsters except by the effect of Raw Disciple. It becomes a lot worse once Bisted cards come out for a couple reasons. One, it's just a DD Crow, but two, it makes it to where they contribute over this because like they're level 6s. Then Pastro opening, normal summon Aluber effect, chain freezing, make them banish 3. And then they do have the theater though, so the theater will be able to push through, just being able to fusion off the Miri, which is like the big part, make Quaddle, and then Miri effect to fuse. I wonder if they play 2K Kalos, because the one was banished. So put back Miri, put back Shaylin, yeah, make Kalos effect, and then that's going to go ahead and search out Miri. Then Kit effect to tag out, target itself. That goes through. Can't summon there, obviously. Effects, mill 8. And then we're going to see Hafinas, Miri, Tragedy, Mane. Yeah, just scoop it up. Just scoop it up. On to the next game now. We are going to see Runick Spright go first. And then we have Instant Fusion, Miri, Galaxy, Foolish, Hafinas. They have Starter, Imperm, Tip, Swap, and MST. So then activate starter, goes main phase to activate starter. Then bring out blue, which you know there's upsides and downsides. If you do it in draw phase, you play around Droll Veiler. If you do it in main phase, you can make your opponent think that you have Talons. So blue effect, chain Hafinas, summon, mill 3, hits Aluber and Albaz there, which could come up. And then grab Jet, special Jet effect. Then that will go ahead. Definitely can't grab Fountain off Jet. Imagine if we could grab any Speller Trap in the game. We grab Smashers, overlay, make Gigantic, then Gigantic effect, attach, go special. And then it'll go ahead, bring out Miri. And okay, so this is the person, yeah, I remember now. This is the person that plays one Miri in their deck with no other tiers, just as a card that says mill 3. But I realized that it's also, like, obviously I already knew it was an Aqua, like, you can make Toad with it. But I think that's, like, one of the big reasons why they play it is because it's an Aqua that mills 3. So that's going to go ahead and do the mill. And then it doesn't hit any Runick quick play spells there. And then normal summon Swap Frog effect. Swap Frog's now going to go dump Swap Frog, then activate Tip. Go search Fountain, banish 1, hits Planet, which doesn't matter at all. And then activate Special Summon out. And then we're going to activate Fountain effect to put back and draw. So that's going to give us Imperm and Instant Fusion. I mean... Okay. Now I gotta think, right? So this Instant Fusion... it's probably for two things. Maybe. First of all, you can Instant Fusion out a level 2 Huggins that you already play. That's something you could do. But maybe they do play Kikalos, right? And they play one Kit, one Miri, a mill 8 combo with just Instant Fusion, right? But then they also play Ghost Reaper for Kit, or they also play Gale Dogra. But if they play Gale Dogra, they would have gone for it there over Miri. Yeah. I don't know. Elf effect, I guess we'll just have to wait to see more. But at the same time, this player will probably scoop, and we're never going to get to see what their instant fusion does. Also, both players have instant fusion in their hand. That card is broken. Swap Frog, bounce back blue, overlay, go for Toad. And then we're going to set cards and pass. They draw anti-spell. They think they were going first? I guess so. I mean, I think we're gonna go battle phase here. They're gonna go elf effect, target jet, and then that's gonna get brought out. Jet effect goes search, so jet go grab starter, and then still in main phase, we're gonna go galaxy, target the back row, chain imperm just to shut off the column. Yeah. And then activate instant fusion, pay 1,000, summon out Kalos, and then we'll not activate the effect. And then battle. Sure. I don't know why you'd summon that and choose to not use the effect. Like, what's the point of summoning it? I guess like the fear of super poly. Yeah, the fear of super poly. That's why. Activate smashers. They said that's fine. So go banish, because they could use Kalos plus Toad to make the second kit. Oh, they just think it can attack. Oh, okay. Yeah, that. I'm thinking things as if they know it cannot attack. Main phase 2 kit effect. They're going to chain imperm on it. Sure. Or maybe they're just so big-brained that they did that all on purpose. Because now this is imperm, but only the second effect. So we still have the first effect. And then activate Foolish. It would have been really funny if they would have put it in one of the imperm columns. They're going to Toad negate Foolish and take it. If they play Angler, then that's something that Foolish could work very well with. Toad add back Swap Frog. And then normal summon Miri effect, mill 3. Oh my gosh, I just realized because the anti-spell, we're not going to get to see what the instant fusion does. Why is this in your deck going second? Like, you even have Evenly and Galaxy. Like, you knew you were going second. How did anti-spell sneak in? I guess, like, what else was taken out? I don't know. Like, maybe it was just correct. Maybe they have, like, that many horrible cards against this deck, but if they have that many horrible cards against this deck, then their deck's probably just built wrong. Because, like, there's just no way you'd have that many bad cards against Spright. So, put back, bring out YuGiOh, and then put back Hafenus and Alubru. And then now bring out Quaddle, link off, go for Elf, YuGiOh effect, draw 1. YuGiOh draws into Miri, set anti-spell, move to end phase. And then pass turn, draw freezing. We're going to go main phase, elf effect, target Toad. Didn't even flip the anti-spell, by the way, during standby. But it's just going to flip it now. And then they're going to chain link 1, target Toad, chain link 2, anti-spell, chain link 3, elf, target Miri. Instead, chain link 4, freezing to negate. Yep. And then banish 3, not 4. And then they also shuffle their deck, which you're not supposed to do. If you accidentally reveal the top card of your deck, you're supposed to show it to your opponent, get a warning, and then put it back on the top in the same order. And that's like something that you should definitely know. It could come up like right here. Imagine if this was like, YCS top 16, and your opponent does that, and it's like, oh, well, yeah, like, I'm going to force you to keep that top deck. Them's the rules, and you're under anti-spell, so you're top decking a card that doesn't do anything. Nice. Then they're going to activate Foolish. Said can't. Why not? No, you can definitely Foolish there. But this card was set before you activate anti-spell. Okay, don't know the ruling with that. Me neither. To be honest. I mean, if they just didn't say this, it seemed like the opponent would have been okay with it. It's fine, no problem. Oh, they just didn't care. Yeah, he said no response. He's literally just like, yup, resolve it. But yup, it does resolve. Yup, and dumps Angler. Angler effect goes summon out 2 beavers. This is pre-dabble, so deciding to play the Angler and stuff pre-dabble, which isn't bad. You know, you get to play another very strong card in your deck, Foolish Burial. And then special summon blue effect. So blue's gonna go search Jet, and then summon Jet. Jet effect, go search starter. And get rid of all those. Yeah, that works. Go ahead and make the Underworld Goddess. And then effect to negate the elf. They can't get Quaddle, right? Just to make sure. This face-up card is leave because an opponent's card effect. That's not a card effect, so yep. Alright, so then they're gonna go set starter, set. Yeah, see, we're never gonna get to see the instant fusion. I wanted to see it. Draw Harpies. I wish I. Judge privileges. Want to see the deck list. But Miri effect, chain Toad. Toad effect, add back Beaver. And then Elf effect, summon out Toad. Yeah. So next game, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see the tier player go first. Opening hands, we have Brandon Fusion, Shaylin, Adlib, Brandon Red, Super Poly. They have Fountain, Imperm Smashers, Starter Beaver, Open Smashers, and Fountain going second. It's going to make it just a bit tougher pushing through a board with those in your hand like that. But the Smashers does work pretty well with Starter most of the time. When you have like Smashers in your opening hand, it's like, it's kind of bad. But when you have like Starter alongside of it, it's a lot easier to make this card good. But they're going to go main phase, Shaylin effect, discard Adlib, special summon, mill 3. And then we hit nothing off of that. We do get Raw's Discipling Graveyard and Rhino. And then Branded Fusion. That's going to dump Fawn of Albaz, Hafinas. Okay, so that means the Rhino mill, it was good because we can put it back and keep the Shaylin on board. But also, like, keeping the Shaylin on board doesn't really do too much, like, in this scenario. Just because, like, we're locked under Branded Fusion, you know, we're not going to go for, like, any, like, big Curious combo or anything. So keeping the extra random bodies on board doesn't mean that much. And then go for Mirror Jade, Callous effect. We're going to chain Imperm on it. They could chain Mirror Jade, decides not to. Then they're going to go Mirror Jade to get rid of Shaylin. So wants Kick Callous to be the tribute for the trap. I'm guessing that's why they didn't tag out it. But they could have went Chain Mirror Jade, Banish Kick, go search Solik, have Shaylin Mirror Jade, end phase, go set Expulsion, Expulsion tribute Mirror Jade to bring out the Raw Disciple, and then that's really good. Yeah. We could have also just like put back Shaylin, left Rhino engrave, and then because we leave Rhino in graveyard, that's like the perfect card to bring back off Expulsion. I was thinking like the line then, we'd have to Mirror Jade Banish Kit, which would be fine. I mean, it wouldn't matter that much. We do play 2 kits, so it's not like the follow-up's ruined or anything. If you only played 1 kit, then like, that would definitely be a little bit worse. End phase, Albion, go set. So go set the Expulsion, then pass turn, they draw a Carrot. So draw phase, standby, Expulsion, Tribute. And then chain Starter. Okay, so Starter's gonna go summon Jet. And then we're gonna summon Shaylin and Raw Disciple, but you know they're gonna get the Raw Disciple. And then Jet effect to go search. So Jet will now go search Starter. And then activate Smashers to banish. They're going to go ahead, chain Brandon Red, target Adlib. So grab back Adlib, and then we're going to banish, bring out Quaddle. Smashers going to banish the Jet and Shaylin, and then Adlib effect, a special back. So Adlib's then going to bring out, that can't bring out Kick Callous, right? Just to make sure you target one of your Desperate monsters, level 8 or higher if you, so it has to target Mirror Jade there. Yeah, definitely can't do that. That'd be really, really good if you could do that. But go ahead, yeah, bring out the Mirror Jade, which is still very solid. They're gonna set Kara. That's gonna get hit with Mirror Jade. I'm guessing that they're still setting just because maybe they want enough body to try to live, but that's just not gonna happen with the Mirror Jade being there, because that's just follow up effect, and then dump, banish, Albion, and then Albion's gonna grab us branded opening. That also makes it the where if we top deck any tier, we're gonna get a lot off of that. Let me draw Miri, activate the opening, and then this is like branded fusion. I mean, it does play in the imperm a bit harder, right? Like, what if we just didn't draw this card? We drew I don't know, another branded opening, and then our opponent just had imperm set, and then they imperm us. Like, that'd be kind of tough. We can't Mirror J dodge it because we just used it the last turn. So effects, they're gonna say GG's, nice games, yeah bro, raw disciples, the best luck, good ideas, thanks man, have a good night, see ya. Alright, so we're going to see that the match was about an hour long, and we are going to see the branded tier player end up winning over the Spright Runick player. Yeah, Raw Disciple's pretty cool. Couple things it loses out to is like Droplet, the Bisted monsters that are coming out. Yeah, there's going to be like more graveyard hate when the Bisted monsters come out too, which is going to make this a little bit harder. Then yeah, I mean that's really it. Plus sides about that is the Bisted monsters work with branded cards very well, so you could use branded cards even better to try to turbo this out harder. But yeah, you could also try to banish Raw Disciple and then bring it back so that way it can't get crowed. That's definitely an option. You know, there's some things to think about if you want to go ahead and try to go that route. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.